Hello, humans and pets. Today we went to Moe's. We went to a new Moe's. Normally we go to the same Moe's every time.
Yeah.
Moe's Southwest Grill, I believe it's what it's called fully. But
I think this one must be new to the app because it certainly wasn't a new building. It was in a new area and I didn't know it was even there and I missed it.
We missed it. But we made it there.
We made it.
They have a new steak and potato burrito. So what we did is we got one generic how it comes, standard, and then we added all the free items except some of the wonky sauces. So it normally comes with steak, shredded cheese and sour cream, seasoned potatoes, and then queso in the burrito, bacon in the burrito. So that's what is in it, right? And then we got it with the steak. We also added seasoned rice, grilled onions, grilled peppers, grilled mushrooms, shredded cheese, pico de gallo, roasted corn pico, shredded lettuce, sour cream, cucumber, black olives, fresh jalapenos, pickled jalapenos, cilantro, lime, and rice. With those seasoned potatoes, the bacon, and the queso. So that's what we did for that one. They are $8.99 each.
I have to stop, Ryan. This is the traditional steak.
I didn't even see that.
This is the traditional one, right? I'm going to take it out of the wrapper.
Chips.
I don't know if you could tell the difference in size of how much bigger this one is compared to it. But it is at least, let me move them back.
Double.
It's at least double the size in all areas of it. That's funny.
I'm surprised they even fit in a wrap.
I can't believe they did. And it's the same price. I don't think these were part of Moe's Mondays, which normally on Moe's Mondays, they give you a, this place wraps them different and everything. So, both of these.
They got the sauces!
And they both of them have bags of chips.
So, this is a plus so far.
It was different. Both.
They never give us sauces at our other one.
No, and they don't come, like,
I mean,
they come
we
with a
can
bag
pour
of chips.
our own, and you can do that too here, but I've never seen it where it's like that. They must use the big tortilla or something.
I don't know, that it is easily, I'm going to take it out of the wrap just to see, although it's sticking to their tin foil. I'm not a fan of that, but that's the regular one. I got to take them both out just so you can see the difference. If I can unwrap it. This thing is...
This is exciting.
Well, wrapping it in a tin foil, it actually sticks to it because
it's wet.
It's hot.
And hot.
The other place doesn't.
Maybe that's the fun.
The other place doesn't do that. It's not fun because I'm peeling it off like tape. All right, look at the difference in size. I don't know if you'll be able to tell.
Put at my face.
It's easily
it's like Mr.
two
Turtle
times the size.
Or 8 Mr. Turtles. How they fit it,
I hope you can see the difference. I really do, because that's funny.
I think you can see it. I hope so. It's probably like two times the size.
I'm guessing is the standard size.
What if that's the one with everything in it?
That's a nice cross section though. So
that looks good.
It really does.
I'm excited.
It has big chunks of steak in it. And it actually looks really good.
We haven't had Moe's in so long.
No, we haven't.
I've been looking forward to this one.
And I was kind of sad going to the new place because I said, I hope it's not bad.
Okay.
It smells delicious,
I can see some bacon at the top here, and there's cheese.
All right, I'm going to just try it.
I'm just going to eat it. Yeah, he brought up El Yucateco.
I brought up a hot sauce.
We did a review on it. We also have a playlist I created of all our hot sauce videos.
Oh, did you?
And I'm going to make it a spicy video, I think.
What is
it? Spicy playlist.
Okay.
So if you want to go watch
Could you do that of all the cooks and all the different things?
We can, but it would take 8 years.
Oh,
so maybe if I have a ton of spare time, I'll do it.
I was just curious.
But I've done all the hot sauce since we already had
enough talking. I got to try this.
Maybe I'll do all spicy.
This actually has big pieces of steak. I'm actually impressed of because I cut this in half. They have actual chunks of steak. I'm just going to try a piece of the steak. Super tender.
Yeah, it is. So cheesy.
They also have side orders of the potatoes. which I think that's what I'm tasting on. That's what
And
I'm
you
trying
can
to...
get this in a bowl.
There's bacon in there too?
Yeah. This is really good.
It really changes the flavor. As I've had their steak with the rice and the stuff and everything like that, this doesn't taste the same because some seasoned potatoes really add a whole different taste.
Yeah.
So much steak in this compared to the other ones that I get though. Like this is really, I mean, I don't know if you can see, like I ate, now it's not where I cut, but my thing is actually predominantly steak.
And it's so cheesy.
It is so cheesy and soft and I agree with Ryan's assessment, it's actually really good.
It doesn't taste like a burrito to me. It tastes like something special. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I wanted to say,
but it's really good.
Honestly, because it doesn't have that traditional burrito, Mexican burrito flavor because of because of the potatoes.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste the same.
And and the cheese, like a ton of cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this reminds me of the cheese wraps I used to make. I used to just take a tortilla, put some shredded cheese, and just eat it as like a snack, or just in general, I would just eat a few. This tastes like that, but if I added a ton of stuff to it.
You know what it almost reminds me of? And that's what I'm gonna go. It reminds me of the breakfast.
The dollar burritos.
The breakfast burritos, because it had the potato and the eggs in it, and it really does change the taste. And it, for whatever reason, this isn't reminding me of the Taco Bell one that we like for 50 cents. When was it, a potato Rito? I forget what it was called.
Yeah, the beefy potato
the beefy
Rito.
potato Rito.
You also like the other ones, the flatbed.
Mm-hmm. These are better.
The beefy potato.
They have more
flatbread.
money, but
what, $8.99 for this?
well, they're better than they were what 50 cents
Now,
for the beefy potato Rito.
If I ate one of these,
the
I'd be
steak-
kind of full of those ones. I
Steak
think.
and potatoes actually. This is a really good combination.
That's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
The potatoes themselves are really good, and you can't go wrong with a side of chips with it, because they come with it. So,
That cheese sauce is really good.
you want to take an intermission and have some chips and their salsa?
Okay.
We've never had like their salsa given to us, so I say we try some.
Look at it. It's just this is really good.
The salsa smells good.
Well, I didn't want that many. But
Well, you got it. Let's try the red one first.
just getting that on its own is a hit. Even the way they just make it. That's why we got one plain. They allow you to put what you want on. That's one great thing about Moe's. Now, was this part of Moe's Monday? I asked you when you had the
No.
thing. Okay.
But it is $9, so it's kind of around the same price.
Yeah, usually they give you like $1 or $2 off.
It's like $8, right? For the one we like.
Which you still can't beat that. But
What's it called?
the Gargantua? No,
I know what it is.
it's not ginormous either.
It's
Oh, that is super sweet.
it's the home record.
Homewrecker.
Is this like a relish almost?
No, it's heavy on the cilantro, but it's like a sweeter sauce.
It is heavy on the cilantro.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait no more. You eat all the chips you want. I gotta go for this Mugombo. You can eat some more. Don't put it down. You might want to put some on your thing. This is crazy.
I don't think I'll need to. Oh my goodness.
All right.
I thought it would just add a ton of veggies. It's looking like it has the same amount of potatoes.
It really
and steak.
does. I'm going to show
And
you
then just add
this
it to it.
cross section now.
That's what it seems to be. Whoever folded these, I just want to.
I
That's
gotta applaud this place in general. We went to a whole different Moe's, and although it was more in the city and kind of harder to get to, traffic-wise, I thought it was a brand new place. It must be just because it kept saying coming soon, coming soon. It must have been just new to the app because it definitely wasn't a new building. But they did a bang-up job building this stuff.
Now,
Everything is so seasoned and right on point. It really tastes
so
good.
we haven't had everything. So
No.
now it's time for everything.
Those
This one
potatoes-
has all the grilled veggies, It has pickled and fresh jalapenos. It has both types of rices. It has everything that was on the last one. So the potatoes, the steak, the queso, the bacon. I think this. It has a ton of stuff. Cilantro in here. So I'm excited for this one. More than the last one. And the last one, I'm happy. So
I can't believe.
how can I fit this in my face?
I can't believe how much
Sour cream
bigger this one is.
Lettuce, I think.
I thought they would just give you less of everything
Yeah.
so that it would fill about the same
Like
size.
maybe a little less.
This is
steak
easily, the guy who made this must have been laughing. Like, well, they want a lot, they're getting a lot. Because, I mean, they really piled this on.
which is good for them, and it's the same price, which is great. It's not like Chipotle.
Yeah. No.
Who
there goes,
doesn't have jalapenos?
there goes a lot of my
I
fixings.
bet Chipotle
right there.
wouldn't have half of these items.
I'm going to try it like this. All right, let's give it a try.
Give it a try. Immediate flavor.
No. Right off the bat, I just ate a green pepper that was nicely sauteed up. Where was it Chipotle where we got when it was like when they had the fajita vegetables they called them, and they had no flavor on them, like they didn't taste charred at all.
They were almost like raw, burnt. It was like a weird, like mushy.
That one right off the bat. I mean, I'm just going with the potato. Look, there's 3 potatoes. Just try the potato.
Yeah, I tried one separate. It's really good.
They're really
it reminds
seasoned
me
up,
of like
really
a French
good.
fry, but like not
It is.
crispy.
But better because of the seasoning. It's really
Almost
good.
like an herby curly fry. Not in the same taste, but in the aspect that it tastes good. I don't know how I eat this.
It's almost too fat to put in your face.
I'm making a mess.
Could you try like eating over the big white thing? She's a pro.
That
You need
one?
that one?
You need the cutting board.
Really, it's hard to put it in your mouth.
The onions are great. Everything is great.
This though, now, the way they make the beefy, I don't want to say beefy potato burrito. I'm not going to call it that. The way they make the steak and potato one, it almost reminded me of a breakfast burrito because it had that flavor with the steak and the potato and the cheese. When you add all the fixings in the way you want it with
Which
the
is
rice,
mainly the rice is what we were missing. Right, the seasoned rice.
it didn't have any of the veggies either.
Correct. The veggies on this are phenomenal.
This makes this into a burrito now. Like it tastes now like their traditional burrito.
And it tastes good.
Like this almost tastes like the steak burrito that I usually get, but it has the potatoes in it too.
Yeah. And the bacon and the cheese. Which are normally like add-ons for money, I believe.
I gotta get him a big tray, I guess, because I don't know what's
I
happening.
need bigger plates.
Is that what it is? What, to eat over it? Ryan, it's a plate. How are you missing the plate?
I'm trying.
I didn't give you the cross section. I'm sorry. I'm throwing this in my mouth.
think you did.
Face. Which one do you like better?
I like the first one better.
I knew he was going to say that. That's why I asked.
No, this one's better.
Do you?
Because it has more, yeah.
I really do. This has a little bit of everything. Come on, Ryan. Finn cannot eat this stuff. It's a plate. Put your face over the plate.
I need like a shirt with like a tray, you know?
Really, when you get to the seasoned potatoes, these things are really good. We almost got it. I didn't realize this burrito was going to be this big. But I figured if we got 2 burritos, that would be enough food because I know they give you the chips and the salsa on the side.
Way
But
enough
they They have a side of potatoes and they have a side of loaded potatoes.
Yeah,
I was gonna get them if we were gonna get one burrito and cut it in half. I was gonna get the sides, but Ryan's like, and then I said, why don't we get one loaded and one regular?
I agreed. I thought it was a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Really, I didn't. I would have put the salsa on if I was not doing a review. The hot sauce, I mean, just because but you don't need it. It's they have enough of the cheese.
Everything
sauce.
has flavor and it's
really
distinct, and they taste different from one another. It's not like Chipotle, where every burrito we had from them kind of just tastes like a burrito, kind of like a Taco Bell, where it just tastes like Taco Bell. This tastes like this.
I want to say that, and again, we you can go back and watch the burrito video that we did a long time ago. Now we compared them all, and we're not biased. We very rarely get Moe's, but every time I do, I'm excited because that reason. Their seasoned rice is really nice. It has a good seasoning to it. Their cilantro rice has a nice flavor. Yeah. Their beans are good. Everything they have just is seasoned well. And again, you can add whatever you want to it for no extra charge. That's and they give you free chips and salsa. I mean, you can't beat it.
They have a ton of stuff you could add.
I'll go one step further, like I do every time we get Moe's. They have Moe's Sunday, where kids get free food on Sundays. They can do Moe's Monday, where you get a discount on most of their products and stuff like that. They really do stuff to give back.
Yeah.
To everybody. It's
a scholarships last year. Was this them?
They usually do.
I think it was.
They usually do. It's just a well-run company. I don't know who actually owns it. But I applaud them. I really do. I think they.
And now I can say that their food across establishments is consistent, and not just that one establishment.
I was afraid.
At least two. Yep. You know, if we had like 8 different ones.
Well, I shouldn't say two.
That we could all eat back to back.
We originally ate this down south somewhere with some other, and we ate it somewhere else with some other family. We've ate it twice before because I didn't realize they had them.
It's a mystery because we have no clue who we ate it with.
Nope.
But they showed us it.
We didn't even know what Moe's was, and they made us go there. So if you are the family and you text me and let me know, because we couldn't remember who we went with, but it is well seasoned food. I got to give them that. Their rices are delicious. This seasoned rice is some of the best seasoned rice I've had, even out of the last one.
Especially the cilantro lime.
Well,
because you can really taste the lime when you get a bite of that.
The first time I tried the seasoned rice, and it was good. Yeah. The second time I tried it, I did half and half, and I really like the contrast of cilantro rice. Mm-hmm. This seasoned rice today, it's a good batch. This one's just a really good batch. But the steak is seasoned. Everything on here, and Ryan is right. The good part about it is the potatoes don't taste like the steak. They don't taste like the vegetables. Yeah. It doesn't taste like it was cooked all in one pot. It tastes like it was cooked separately and put together. You really can taste the flavors.
The biggest thing for me that made this is the veggies. Mm. I love vegetables, right? Mm-hmm. But they did something magical to these ones. Just they really burst with flavor in every bite. So you get the contrast of the steak and the meaty, right? And the potatoes, right? And then you get the rice, which is almost like a filler in this one.
This last bite with a hot sauce.
It's phenomenal because they really season it well.
It is two different meals. That first one what they had was really good and delicious on its own. I think the second one is far superior with all the veggies and all the flavors, though. My personal opinion. Like, I agree with you. I think the cilantro rice, and then you get the seasoned rice, and it just adds to that happiness of flavor. Where the other one, to me, was good, but it reminded me of, like, the breakfast sausages with the steak and the potatoes, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
I can't.
No, 100%.
I'm eating their chips, and I'm full.
I would 100% go back here and get this again.
If I got
multiple
this again,
times.
I'd get it maxed out.
I would do it maxed again. We were going to do it but you don't get the true assessment of what they tried to make.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, well, let's just get 2 of them. I'll pick you up in a minute, buddy. And we'll get one that's plain and like they intended it to be. And then a good thing with these, and this is what I say about, come on, these way back, Five Guys, all of those establishments that allow you to put whatever you want on your
You're basically
Subway.
paying for the meat, the burrito wrap, right?
Yeah.
It's $9 for the meat and the burrito and whatever extras.
And you put what
the
you want.
magic to it is all of the stuff that you can put on for no extra cost.
These guys, I can't believe how much bigger that second burrito was. That is crazy. That was bigger than like that ginormous the home wrecker.
I would expect it to be like the same size.
Same size. They just put a little bit of less of everything.
Yeah.
And they put all the stuff in it. A little
They
bit bigger.
seem like they made like a
No, they didn't.
only veggie burrito veggie portion.
Yeah.
And then an only rice burrito rice portion.
They were not shy with that one.
No.
I wanted 2 huge thumbs up to actually both of them. And again, I mean, I don't think we've ever had anything bad from Moe's. I think it, you know, the food is good, substantial amount of food.
Yeah.
And if you eat it there, I think we only ate it there once
It's like
in our
unlimited
life.
chips,
You
right?
get unlimited chips. Yeah, you can go get chips and salsa the whole time you're sitting there anyway. So, but they give you, like you think, oh, it's just a burrito. But like if you ate that gargantuan, that whole thing,
It's a good burrito.
you would be stuffed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that was a lot of food.
I mean, for the price.
The thing is too is the thing. It's something about Mexican food. Like they always laugh at me. Like if I go to a Mexican restaurant, like you blink and my plate's gone. Like and every time I say I'm not gonna eat it all because they bring out that big plate. And every time I'm
We
looking
go
at
to
the
one
plate,
place near us.
it's gone.
And I always get the same item.
Yeah, you get the big
and
burrito. Yeah.
I always want to get other stuff, but I'm like, it's good.
Yeah.
I went for my birthday a few times now.
We haven't been there in years.
We haven't been there in years.
We haven't been out to a restaurant
Since
because of
we've
COVID.
done the reviews. This is like all we eat out every day. But we never used to. It was like, you want to go see a movie for your birthday? How about we get food beforehand so we don't pay overpriced snacks? You know, or like
No, and for your birthday, we usually go
Birthday,
out and eat.
we would go
we
out
used to
and
go out
eat.
and eat. That was the one time a year for everyone's birthday we'd go out and eat.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
So, the fact that we're eating all of this food, and you have some garbage like McDonald's that's $6 for a bread sandwich, and then you have $9 for whatever we just ate, which is 8 times the size as bread sandwich.
That's when you put it in relation to that. That's the one thing doing this, and he's not kidding. We hardly went out. That's the funny part of this show because we're actually like. We were food noobs when we started this because we really barely went out to eat. We
did a lot of talk. We look like lemons.
No, I just mean like just eating the actual food was all 100% new to us because we really don't go out to eat that often. And, you know, over the last year, we've gone out and ate almost every day. But with that being said, going to all these restaurants because Moe's is a fast food restaurant. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
It's like,
So isn't Cadobas. I look at Cadobas as a fast food Mexican restaurant. Yeah. They don't serve like big sit-down meals.
Moe's is more, I'm going to say Qdoba fast food. Chipotle, definitely fast food. Right? It's the Panda Express of burritos, I feel like, is Chipotle. But this one specifically, Moe's, I think it's more of a mix.
But no, because you can't really get fajitas. Yeah, but you don't. But what I'm saying is it's like a grab and go food. You don't get Moe's.
It's just Moe's with a limited menu, I think.
All I'm saying is I'm not saying anything bad about it. What I'm trying to say is for fast food, it is top tier fast food. Like to me, I would go to a Moe's over 90% of
TGI Fridays.
100% over TGI Fridays. But over a lot of the food we have done. Like this is I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I look at Moe's as a fast food restaurant, but to me. It is like top quality fast food. I look at Red Robin as like it's a hamburger joint. You know what I mean? But it's a upscaled hamburger joint. But when you come to Wayback, it's a quarter of the size of Red Robin. It has hardly any of the seating, and the food is phenomenal. So to me, that is a top tier fast food restaurant. I'm not saying it as a bad thing.
I think Moe's wants to be a big mix of both. You know, they like when people use their app because they give back a ton. Mm-hmm. And their app is very good. It's one of my favorite apps to use because it's funny doing this. You think, oh, that's so stupid. You know, their apps. Some places don't have an app, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But the point is it's easy and it doesn't spam you with, you want to make this a meal, you want an extra cookie for $1,
no,
you want a bag of chips and a water bottle, and it's not like sketchy, it just works.
They even diced up the little jalapenos, so you get a little bit in every bite.
They did a good job with it.
Honestly, this was well built. You know, it wasn't like that one burrito that we got from a place unknown that was like, this whole side was white rice. This whole side, like, it was layered. It was Chipotle, but it was layered like.
I was trying to think of it.
It was layered nice. Every bite had stuff in it. It was well built. You can't beat it. I got nothing but praise for this meal. Honestly.
I want another one. I couldn't eat another one. Eating one big full one like we just ate, I think would be way over enough.
I would be absolutely stuffed. I'm full.
Yeah.
In the 1.5 that we did.
And $9 is kind of good for that.
You can't beat that because honestly, like when you say that, when you look at like some of the things, you know, what did we just have? What did we just have? That was a $9 burger, and it was okay, but it wasn't anything like that. I mean, that was humongous. If we would have ate that,
a $9 burger, McDonald's.
Oh, there you go.
It's $6 for a Big Mac.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When you look at, or even. When you get a $10 6-inch sub, that was bigger than any one of the subs that we get from like Jersey Mike's and all of them. You know what I mean? That thing was the same length and 3 times the girth.
And it tastes better.
And it tastes so much better. It really did.
It has steak, which doesn't cost an extra $1, and it has this.
Yeah. So this has been out now for a little bit for whatever reason. We've had problems with some of the apps lately. This was one of them. Yeah. This has been out. I seen advertisement for it like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe even longer than that. Now time flies when you're having fun. But it hasn't hit our apps. Like I haven't been able to get it. It shows
get shipped to our location.
Yeah, it would show the advertisement, but when you booked it in to try to buy it, it wasn't there. Yeah. So you couldn't actually buy the meal. This was the first day that it actually showed up. I've been checking this one on a regular. I've been checking Wingstop for whatever reason.
Want to do that.
I even called the Wingstop shop. It just goes to voicemail.
Filled.
That you can't even leave
voicemails and nobody reads them. So I don't know if it's gone.
I think they shut the store down. We're gonna have to drive by one day, see if it was lit on fire or something, like what happened to it or why it got shut down. But
they made some good food out of that place.
They did. I'm disappointed, and it's the only one I checked. like areas. Yeah, I checked the states next to us, like where we've driven
an hour drive from like every.
And we don't have another Wingstop. There's 2 Buffalo Wild Wings. There was only this one Wingstop. I told you we never even knew it was there.
Yeah.
And now it's gone.
I don't know if it was even supposed to be there.
Well, now it's gone. So
hopefully it comes back.
Hopefully it comes back. Hopefully it was just a COVID thing or something. But it's been out for like 2-3 weeks. Let's hope they
build a new location. That would be even better.
Yeah, hopefully something bad didn't happen. But
yeah.
You know, there you go. There is our Moe's absolutely delicious
steak potato deliciousness.
I highly recommend it. I recommend any of this stuff. And again, today happens to be Monday. This wasn't part of Moe's Monday because it's on their limited menu, which usually a lot of their stuff is. I'm actually shocked it wasn't. But you can't beat Moe's on Monday either. It gives you a couple bucks off to get the. Even the gargantuan or whatever. I keep saying
the home wrecker is like $10, I think. Normally, it's like
which is a deal, anyways,
or something when it's Monday, which is crazy.
The good thing is, even with their regular burritos,
yeah,
you can get it and you can put whatever you want into it.
Or if you're picky, you don't have to.
You know what?
And that's good.
You can limit it down to what.
And
you
the good
want.
thing is that the app allows you to do it with ease.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, would you like this? Yes or no.
I'm actually curious.
With like a check mark.
If
rather than like.
If anyone down below has ever done this, I always wondered, do you get more in a bowl than you do in a burrito? That burrito was humongous. What if we did that in a bowl? Would you get a humongous amount? Like, would it be twice as much in a bowl, or you think they would short it? If anyone has done that, leave a comment down below and let us know. I'm curious now because I can't believe how much bigger that one was. So I'll be curious to see if they do that with all of them. But there you go. We'll shorten it up.
I don't know how long this video is. It seems like we talked for
a while. We babbled. That was delicious. I highly recommend it.
Super good.
Leave a comment down below.
That's probably my favorite thing we got from Moe's.
It's right up there. Absolutely, I will agree with that.
I mean, all of them is my
this
favorite
one
thing,
was,
to be honest.
this one was just super
like
seasoned.
the home wrecker
Yeah.
and the grande home wrecker and everything next to it.
No,
Like,
definitely
they're all
delicious.
really close.
All right, ready? We good? We're good. Hope you enjoyed the video.